April 24th, first day of summer in Iceland, and yes, it is cold. You can see the big ice floes behind me. I'm at a glacier not far from where I'll be fishing for sea trout. The ice has just come out of the river and the sea trout are coming in. So I'm going to be there to meet them. This is a regular stop for me. I'm usually on the other coast, on the west side. This trip I'm on the east side. But there's fishing all around the island, and you can drive straight through the middle of the island in about 8 hours and drive around the island in a few days, as long as you don't stop. But this is what's happening with me. As I'm driving along, there are so many places that I want to explore. There's such beauty and so many things to do. Or maybe, I don't know, you go fishing? What a Catch is inviting people to come on a fishing trip with me. That's what I do. I'm a professional fisher. I fish around the world. I chase big game fish. It could be an Atlantic salmon, taimen. It could be a big sailfish. You never know from week to week. So I want people to travel along with me and experience the culture and the food. And I go off to these remote places, and you get the feeling that no one else has ever walked where you're walking. And you get to fish in pristine wilderness. What a catch.
I'm Catherine Maroon. Welcome to my office.
Those of us who feel that we never have enough hours in the day to fish might be impressed with Iceland's 24 hours of daylight throughout the summer. Iceland is situated over the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, a fault line causing the island to continue growing. This volcanic presence is evident everywhere. We drove through lava fields each day on the way fishing in the land of fire and ice. More than 12% of the country is made up of glaciers and ice caps, whose slow melt tops up the mighty glacial rivers.
Where are you taking me?
Taking you to this river. It's really beautiful, and we might run into some fishermen there.
And what's your favorite fly?
My favorite fly?
Yeah.
All-time favorite fly?
Yeah.
I would say it's blue sapphire.
Blue sapphire? Do we have any blue sapphires?
I'm not sure if I have it.
Oh dear, could you bring one over and show us? What's this one called?
This is the blue sapphire. It's a very good fly for salmon fishing in Iceland. Do you want to see the
Thank
fly?
you for giving up the secret.
Yeah, okay. No
I'll put this
problem.
to good work if you're giving it to me. I don't know. Are you giving this to me?
I don't think so.
Cruel.
That was
Let me see in your fly box. Let me see.
It's not very.
But what about for the sea trout? What's your secret for here? If you give it secrets.
No, that's not very hospitable,
Okay,
right?
I'll show you the fly that
I want to see the sea trout, you know,
the
keep
one
Yes.
catching the
fish
sea trout.
took. We have only managed to fish one fish,
Okay.
and yeah.
I just want to tell you how I felt about this, okay? This is how I feel about you showing me this fly that'll work and then taking it away. Do you want some? Psych. That's how I felt. Do you see what's up? I wouldn't do that. That's a good puppy. Good puppy. See? Sad.
He does have many secret pockets here.
I'm noticing this. He has a quadrillion flies.
Yes. Oh.
That's the one. That's the one.
Okay.
A very heavy tungsten
Beautiful.
kind of.
And then he gives it to the
No,
Icelander.
Yeah,
like he
It's,
needs any more.
lethal. Absolutely lethal.
He doesn't need any more help.
So he's here. Want to see?
Oh,
Feel
that
it.
is nice.
It's heavy.
It's very heavy.
Go down to
That's
the bottom.
very, very nice.
Yeah.
When you fish on the north coast in Laxá, then you use the olive.
Oh, and he puts that one quickly back in his box too.
That's all top secret.
Oh.
Uh-huh. So they should really not be relieved. But
Okay. But
But you know
we
some
got a
stuff.
glimpse.
You know some stuff about what these fish like. That's good.
yeah, I do.
Anytime you come to Canada, come and see me. I'll show you what flies work. I won't give you any, but I'll show you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you. I'm Catherine, by the way. It's very nice to meet you.
I'm Gunnar.
Isn't that a typical fisherman, right? They don't want to give up the secrets. So where are you taking me?
Well,
look at some more places. There's a very nice river here. It's a very nice pool here in this Geirlandsá. And I've seen a very big fish come from that pool here. Ooh, it's a difficult road here. This is a typical track running to our lodge.
I love in Iceland how we have the rods and the rod holder on the front of the car.
Yeah, it's very convenient.
Iceland is slightly larger in size than Ireland and is also home to a lot of sheep. Many people believe that the first settlers in Iceland were monks from Ireland. They were driven away by Norsemen in the 9th century. The stories of the culture are enjoyed equally with the stories of great angling.
See any fish rising, Einar?
Yeah, I actually did. Right up there. One back. Half a minute ago.
What's your setup?
I have a sinking tip,
Yeah?
and then I have it's an Icelandic fly called krabla.
Is it a tube fly?
It's a two-ply, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a brass two-ply, so it's heavy. It's red, which is supposed to be good here for the sea trout.
Are you allowed to fish with 2 flies in Iceland?
Yes, you are. You're allowed.
I can see what you were talking about, where the different levels of water.
Yeah, you see this murky, dark brownish meltwater from the glacier, and that's cold water. And then we have the river flowing into it, and it makes like a shelf, like clean water underneath the glacial river.
What is the name of this river?
It's Skaftá.
Skaftá.
Skaftá. It's one of the biggest glacial rivers in Iceland. It's a huge system here, running from the big glaciers.
In the town of?
Kirkjubæjarklaustur.
I'm glad you said that.
In the medieval times, there used to be a cloister here.
Oh.
So this is named after the cloister at Kirkjubæjar, church farm. Church farm cloister, it means. It's so amazing with the sea trout that he likes this cold water, you know. This is his habitat. And for instance, this is too cold for the salmon here. The salmon is usually not too happy to be in such cold water.
Do you tape up your guys?
I usually do, yeah.
Yeah, I usually do too.
Yeah, especially when you use the doppelhander, the stay rod, you know.
Yeah. Are you taped right now?
No, I'm not taped right now, but I'm gonna see if it works.
Well, I'm not taped either. Do you want to take a second to put tape on?
Sure, we should do that. When the sun hits the glacier, it's glowing.
With sea trout, their life cycle is very similar to the Atlantic salmon. They say that they can spawn up to 13 times.
It's amazing.
You know, one of the big mysteries for me is wondering why a brown trout decides to leave its natal river and become a sea trout.
I'm not sure if anyone has figured out why.
I don't think so.
The sea trout is a migratory form of the common brown trout, Salmo Trutta. It migrates to the sea to feed and grow before returning to fresh water. After rapid growth at sea for 12 to 14 months or more, they return to their maiden river. But we don't know how they find their way back. Iceland has hundreds of rivers affording these fish many choices, but they always pick the river where they were spawned.
If we're really lucky, we might see the black swans while we're here.
Oh, yeah, right. That would be great. That would be great. They're very rare here.
They haven't shown up since 2005.
It's nice to cast right into the glacial water and then make the fly swing over to the side in the fresh water. They often come from underneath and they take the fly.
I'm going to tie on 2 flies.
2 flies?
Yeah, I'm going to tie on one that looks like a little bait pattern that's not that common for sea trout, just because I want to show them something different than what you're fishing with.
Very clever.
And then I'm going to tie on a dropper with something they're a little more accustomed to seeing. Maybe
Okay.
something.
What color?
Silver and blue is my choice.
Silver and blue looks good.
Or then again, maybe silver and red.
They seem to like those bright colors.
Yeah. What do you think, silver and blue or silver and red?
Why
Which-
not silver and red?
Okay, I'll go silver red.
They often seem to like the red color here.
Okay.
Red and yellow. And something flashy, silvery.
And all day to figure out what's going to work.
Great, we'll figure it out.
My hands don't work very well in the cold, but I will suffer through it. Because I'm so lucky to be fishing here. Hard to believe it's the first day of summer. What was it like for you growing up in Iceland?
It was nice. It's a nice country to live in. I enjoyed, when I was a boy, I enjoyed fishing a lot by the harbor in the town where I grew up.
Who taught you how to fish?
My father, he fished a lot. He fished a lot both for Atlantic salmon in the summers,
Yes.
and then also in the town where we used to live, we loved to go and fish for cod, haddock,
Oh,
fish
fun.
like that in the ocean.
Remember last time you and I fished together for Atlantic salmon?
Yeah,
It was the summertime,
yeah.
and I sat on top of a hill tying on my fly, and the sun was so warm, and it was daylight for 24 hours, so we fished and fished and fished all day and all night.
It was an amazing week actually. It was in the middle of summer. Everything was very green, bright, nice.
Remember the sea trout that I caught?
She was like a 10 or 12 pounds or something like that.
Bigger in my mind.
14 at least.
I was running down the beach trying
Yeah.
to keep up with it because it
Yeah.
had me well into my backing. I think we'll get into our backing today with these fish.
We definitely might.
I'm just tying the fly onto the hook of my first fly. It's an easy flight from North America.
It's very easy.
You get on, you go to have a little sleep, and then when you arrive, it's first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
I arrived to fish with Europe's largest glacier as a backdrop. Spectacular wilderness.
And then you drop me off at the river, and I caught some lovely fish.
I spent the better part of the day exploring the river on my own, catching big fish one after another. I was in the lee of a glacier in a vast open immense valley where I looked like a speck on the landscape. I might have felt a little lonesome, but my focus was on my fly, and only my fly. That is the gift of fishing. This game of cat and mouse requires so much focus. You have to think, feel, react. I love to watch for cruising fish and drop my fly into their feeding window, and then watch the water boil.
It is nice to have a fishing buddy to help you land the fish. I'm going to be meeting up with an old friend of mine here who's a photographer. He'll help me land my fish and I'll help him land his. But until then, I'm going to land this one on my own. Okay, I just saw another fish rise right ahead of me here. I'm gonna try to get composed. It's pretty exciting.
The sea trout feed on small prey like crustaceans, sand eels, sand smelts, small fish, and insects. After being in the river for some time, they're only thinking about spawning, and the sea trout becomes solely reliant on the fat stored in their bodies. So it is thought that when they take a fly, after being in the river for some time, perhaps it is out of curiosity, maybe anger, or perhaps it reminds them of a food they once ate. Whatever the reason, I have a fight on my hands. This fish will jump, it will haul line, and then when all else fails, it will rub its nose on the bottom in an attempt to break me off. If you were lucky enough to land one of these multi-spawners, wouldn't it be great if it could tell you about what it experienced out at sea while it was away from home? By late summer and early autumn, the sea trout will lose its silvery armor. The female will turn brownish gray, while the male looks fierce with its hook on its lower jaw and its reddish-brown coat. It will turn silver again once it returns to the ocean. The slightly convex tail and mouth that extends beyond the eye are telltale signs that this is indeed a sea trout. In freshwater during daylight, sea trout tend to be shy and spooky fish, unless the river is high. Once frightened, they are unlikely to take a fly. Sea trout prefer to enter the rivers when the water is suitably high for them to run upstream and reach holding pools. They gather in groups, lying low during daylight and becoming active at dusk and dawn. After, they bolt upstream under the cover of darkness. After all, they are wild animals that hear, see, and smell. Even dirty water will put them off. Another good trick is to try to blend into the landscape. Neutral shades work best.
And now we're fishing together, as we should.
As we should.
It's no fun to catch fish when you don't have a fishing buddy to share them with.
It's much more fun, of course.
Yeah, not that it's
Yeah.
not that it's no fun. Did you see any more rises?
No, I haven't. I'm wondering what will happen when you throw your fly out here.
Wonder how long it's going to take me to get tangled up with this outfit. With my fly tied on as a dropper off the hook of the first one. In a wind like this, with a cliff behind me. I like your tradition of not wishing people good luck. The first time you said to me, I was very confused by that. Where does that come from?
I don't know where it comes from. That you're supposed to spit on people behind, when they leave for fishing. It's very strange. I'd never say good luck, because that's considered bad luck when you go fishing.
Well,
Same to you.
I cast my line out as if I was trying to hit the glacier on the far shore. I let the fly sink and then chugged the rod to help make the fly swim like a bait fish in this icy water. We step and cast our way along. What a wonderful day.
You know the name of this pool?
what's the name of this pool?
The freezer.
Oh, well, aptly named.
Got him!
I got him! Yay!
That's riff.
These fish sure do like red flies with a little weight in this deep, fast-flowing ridge. The secret is to find where the trout are. Select a fly that they will see in this muddy glacial runoff and present it to them in the correct depth and speed. The sea trout are following the fly in from deep water and taking it after the swing just when the fly is almost stopped on the dangle. A foot away from shore. Very visual. This is a signature sea trout smile with a mouth that extends well beyond its eye. Not to be outdone, my fishing buddy's smile goes from ear to ear. What a catch!
Oh! He took it on the dangle.
I like going out early in the spring like we're doing now
Yeah.
for the sea trout, for the char maybe as well. During summer it's the salmon, and again late fall it's sea trout again. I just like all of it.
We are on our way again to fish yet another river.
Why does everyone in Iceland believe, well, almost everyone believe in elves and gnomes? Or some people believe in elves, some people believe in gnomes.
That like if you just when you drive in lava like here, you know, and just see all those forms, and it's like there are a lot of people and trolls in here.
You do imagine that you see different things.
Definitely, and just imagine traveling through here in the fog.
Wow.
You know, the lava comes alive.
Here in Iceland, roads are designed around the homes of elves, and in some instances, building plans have been redesigned or abandoned to avoid disturbing rocks where elves are said to live. There is even a school of elf study in Reykjavik. Along the way, we stopped at a place where the black swans have been spotted in years past, and there, not far from shore, as mysterious and unbelievable as the storied elves and gnomes, sure as I stand here today, a pair of black swans.